So, Lanre, Lanre Akinola is the founder of per meter square.
No, per square meter,
Per,
next limit.
per square meter. I don't know why I keep saying per meter square. So, per square meter Nest Limited.
Thank you.
Please tell us about it.
Also, per square meter Nest Limited is a real estate construction and a surveying firm. So, we are trying to bridge the gap of the housing deficit in Lagos in particular, and in Nigeria at large. But we start with Lagos first off. According to, just yesterday, the Vice President Shetima was speaking about the housing deficit in Nigeria, and he made mention of the fact that we are currently, the country is currently roaming around 28 million housing deficits.
Wow.
28 million, and federal government will need about 21 trillion naira to bridge that deficit.
Wow.
I don't know. Out of the 28 million, the fascinating thing about it is Lagos has over 3 million, which I even doubt. I think Lagos are beyond 3 million.
Beyond 3 million, yes.
And you can imagine the influx of people that we experience in Lagos. I think every year we have a number of over 500,000 people coming into Lagos every year, and people refuse to leave. So where do everybody stay?
Exactly.
So we need to find somewhere for everyone to stay, and that is where per square meter Nest Limited comes in. We are looking at medium income earners. Obviously, we have according to data, we have 71 million people living in abject extreme poverty.
Yes.
And 133 million living in multi-dimensional poverty. Multi-dimensional is just grammar, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a case of we have quite a large number of people living with just medium income, right? So how do these people invest in real estate? When I mean medium income earners, I mean people that are probably a little bit above the what's it called, the minimum wage, which is 30,000, right? People earning around 100,000, 200,000. So how do they invest in properties? I'm sure you would have come across a number of adverts on social media, Facebook, X, formerly called Twitter, Instagram, and the likes, with properties ranging from 10 million, 30 million, some buildings. Ola Lagos will shout, I'll never be poor, 1.3 billion. Like, when am I going to make this money, this same Lagos to invest in this thing? And all. If we put this thing into numbers, for example, 35 million is what it will take you to own a one-bedroom apartment, right? In Lagos, that's 5 million. A lot. Thank you very much. It's a lot. So an average person in Lagos earn probably around 200,000 per month.
Exactly.
So with calculation, it means it's going to take you, let's say, 175 months. 175 months for you to raise
of your life.
Yes, that is if you're not even taking out from the 200,000.
But of course you will, because you will eat and you take transportation and you take care of yourself. So it's almost impossible.
So it's a lot. So that is where we come in. So what we do right now, I'm sorry, I have to just quickly dive into our products. Very good. Right? So what we do currently is a long lease project, right? So long lease projects give you the opportunity to own a unit or units of apartments for a period of time. So it can be within 15 to 20 years, depending on. But what we are doing right now, the products we have products for 15 years, we have products for 16 years. So what it allows you is, for example, I'm thinking I'm 32, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking at 32, you want to invest a long lease. I'm buying this property for 15 years. So by the time I had 15 years to my age, I'm already like 47. So it gives me, what does that do for me? It gives me that time, thank you, for me to properly plan. So what am I doing in the next 15 years? You and I would agree that in Lagos, one of the expenses that take a chunk out of our income is housing.
Accommodation.
Yes, thank you. Rental income, right? Rental accommodation, so to say. So if I know that in the next 15 years, I'm not paying any landlord rent, right? I'm not paying anybody. I have a place to stay. I can properly plan my life. A man with a roof over his head think differently.
Exactly.
You and I know that the fact that you're in this studio right now, but you know that you're going somewhere, at the end of the program, you have a place you can call home. That gives you a sort of comfort in your mind. So you don't want to have an idea what people living under the bridge.
All right. So let's break it down. Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, before we break it down, I'm curious what led about the title of your and the name of your company. Is really, really unique.
Yeah, right.
So what's the story behind it?
Okay, so before I go into that, synonymous with unique names for company, right? So
Yeah.
I own a brand. Other brands.
Yeah.
I know I own Play with Deco and Designs Limited.
Yeah.
So I get
That's
this
also
question.
very unique as well.
So I get this
Play
question.
Deco,
Like, people
yeah.
ask, like, are you playing with design and
Design
decoration?
and colors.
I mean, so there is a story to everything. So for
everything.
Play with Deco, right? So when I started Play with Deco, I'm a registered surveyor, so I studied
Yeah.
surveying and geoinformatics in school.
Yeah.
Shout out to Federal School of Surveying students and
Oshay,
UNN students, great
Oshay.
lion. So I studied surveying and geoinformatics, like I said, and so people think, what is a surveyor doing in interior design?
Yeah.
Doing in architecture. So they
Yeah.
think I was playing, right? So I just
Oh
wanted to
my
cut into it.
god!
This is the first time I'm saying this.
So they took you as a joke, like,
Yeah, I mean, they sleep on it, they snooze,
and now they cannot explain.
as in, even if they want to explain,
They keep
no
explaining.
evidence. So it's a
Amazing.
lot. Also, we own kitchen brand, NG Company Limited. Kitchen brand is just focusing on kitchen cabinets, doors, wardrobes, and entertainment TV work designs. And then the last one you're asking about is per square meter Limited.
Now,
So everything on landed property is measured in per square meter.
now I know why my
So
producer played the lion is there. Someone will see some Lanre and just, oh, you just, they will not know playing Babani.
No, it's not Baba yet, but then.
Why, you don't want them to wait for you at the gate? All right, so can you be specific on the properties you have? Because this is actually interesting, because I know I have confidence when it comes to marketing, brand influencing.
Yeah, right.
And everybody tells me, Betty, why don't you go into real estate? And I'm like, how will I get someone that will bring bulk money? I don't have rich friends and all of that. But this is a good thing, because you're giving hope to, like, somebody on Instagram asks, how can salary earners acquire a property or whatever going to real estate from, like, they asking my previous guest that came, Amaka, before you. And this is new. I've not heard about this before. You own a property for a couple of years. It helps you plan. It makes you invest. It helps you whatever. And even when you're giving back the property, you're already having your benefits. So we're going to take it in bits. One, you're going to tell us the properties you have on ground that people can tap into. Two, you're going to break down the benefits and the procedure of acquiring these properties. Then we'll take it up from there.
Okay, so currently we have the next one. So the next one is situated at Pedro Bagada. It's currently under construction. It's a 2-story building of 12 unit of 1 bedroom and 4 unit of studio apartments.
In Bagada, so you
Yes.
still have lands in Bagada. Hey, I thought all the
So we have land everywhere.
Are you for real? I thought it was only Aja that said that it's remaining.
So we have one there. Currently we are at roofing stage, and we started construction in June, and we are looking at delivery. Yes, I mean that's quite
fast. Yeah.
So we heard. So we are looking at delivering in October. Yes, so by November, I mean, you'll be invited where we're doing our handing
store.
Yes.
We'll cover.
And by the way, this is the first time I'll be saying this anywhere, right? So we are currently having a promo, right? It's coming up, but let me just announce here now, right now. So as against owning these apartments, the 1-bedroom apartment is for 8.5 million, while the studio apartment is for 4.5 million, and you're owning it for 15 years. So here's where the promo comes in. We're adding extra year for everybody that buys. It's an independence.
Please, Ewikpe, can you?
One more year. So that's
Even
like
somebody
16
just screamed right now in the studio. Ewikpe, please take that again. I need to hear it again.
Our independence promo coming up. I mean, so anybody that comes through Becky, right? So there's something significant. There's something special.
Please, I want you to break down the prices again, because
so the studio apartment is just 4.5 million.
Only for how many years?
15. So plus one more year if you key in into the independence promo. The 1-bedroom apartment, what you normally call mini flats,
yes,
is going for 8.5 million naira.
Wow.
Yes. So now you want me to talk about the benefits. So I'll be coming from 2 angles, or probably more than 2. So first, I'll be coming from the angle of what we've been talking about. You're owning for yourself.
Yes.
So that gives you liberty of doing quite a number of things, right?
Yes.
So you plan your life. Also, now let's come into investments. So investments, I'll break down into 2 different parts. So first, I'll break it down into someone that wants to do rental income, right? They're looking at doing rental income. So how much is 1 bedroom rental income for 1 bedroom right now? So in the location, it's cost 1.1 million for you to rent a 1 bedroom. In the location where we have the next one.
Okay.
So and you know, under 3 years or 5
when
years.
you say 1 bedroom, that's a bedroom and parlor, or just one?
Yes, that's mini flats. A bedroom, a living room, a kitchen. You have a visitor's toilet, and you have your ensuite bedroom. I mean, that comes with your bathroom and toilet.
That is amazing.
So imagine you're not renting that apartment for 1.1. and then you still have liberty of increasing your rent after a few years. I can tell you that within 5 years, you've already made 6 years. Rather,
Yes, you've made your
capital,
money, yes.
And then the remaining 9 to
It's
10 years is
Jara
yours to
future
understand.
investment.
And
yes.
also, it's an apartment you can use for shorted apartments. And that I can promise you that you can make within 300,000 to 500,000 in a month. From
Wow.
shortlets, of course. I mean, shorted apartments for a 1-bedroom is within 30,000 per night. So if you're doing 10 days to 15 days every month, so at the end of the year, you will be having nothing less than 3.6
I
million.
am not buying any human hair perfume or any luxury designer bags again. All my money is
But
going to
baby
go
girl has to
into
be on
investment.
fleek now.
What do you say?
Baby girl has to
The
be
one
on
that we
fleek.
bought to continue working the baby girl on fleek.
Right.
No more shopper. Are you for real?
Yes, and this is the juicier part of it. So we have a flexible payment plan option as well. So whereby you can pay an initial deposit of 4.5 million naira.
Okay.
And then you spread the balance within 4 months. Like I said, we're delivering by October. So there is something that I will not be able to
mention now.
here right now. But when you call the number, I mean, when you visit, you can always visit. Feel free. Yes, you can always visit. And we have other projects within Pedro as well.
What are the other projects?
I mean, it's still a long list project.
Long list project.
Yes.
But the major one is this bag.
The next one, I mean, because that is fast approaching delivery period.
So before we go, can you run us through the process of listeners acquiring these properties, committing this property, and also how they can reach you?
Okay, so
what's the first process? Just run us through the process.
So I mean, because we did not just stumble on real estate, right? So we've probably planned for this. So we have a subscriber form. I mean, these things are free. We send it to you. We send you our FAQ, so you can see a lot of questions and answers already within the year. So
amazing.
So with that, and then when it comes to payment, you can either pay outrightly by paying the 8.5 at once or the 4.5 at once, or you pay installments, like I said initially. Initial deposit of either 4.5 or 2.5. That's for 1-bedroom and studios, respectively, and then you spread the balance within 4 months.
Amazing.
So, and if you want to reach out, you can call us on 07062737727. I repeat,
call it again.
07062737727.
And your social media handle?
Yes, per square meter, just at per square meter on Instagram.
At per square meter.
PERSQMETER. That's it.
On Instagram and all your social media handles.
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, thank you, Sov. So when I saw Sov, Lanre, I'm like, okay, I've heard of Dr. Prof. Ewotuni Sov. So Sov Lanre had to now, educate me a bit. Okay, this is the title for certified
registered Sov.
Registered. All right.
Yes.
So I've learned a lot from you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And I hope we'll see more of you, because this is like a broad conversation.
You're coming back.
Yes, we can't wait to have you back. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Thank you, Amaka, that was with us earlier on the show today. And thank you my online listeners on Facebook. I see you all. On Instagram, I see you all. And via audio all over the world. Thank you also for always making a date with me right here in the studio of Panache FM, Africa's #1 lifestyle, wellness, entertainment, online radio, and for joining me on the show, Panache SME Hub with Queen of the Mic. I remain your favorite OAP, Betty Egedo, aka Queen of the Mic, and I'll definitely connect with you next week, Tuesday, same time, same station. Have a blessed week ahead. Mwah. Love you.